marriage and mistakes, we see a man called by God, anointed by God, whose wife was connected to the genealogies of priesthood. And the Bible mentions the priest's name, the name of the wife, and how both of them were righteous and they walked in the commandment and the ordinances of the Lord blameless. Now, with all this great attribute God, the scripture gave about them, there was a particular problem they had. And the problem did not become a means of contention. The lack of certain things in their life and their ministry did not destroy their ministry and did not destroy their marriages. In today's generation, whenever there seems to be lack in the marriages of ministers or couples in ministry or men and women called in ministry, it becomes the contention for separation, the contention for destruction. So I know much has been said about people in ministry. But I also believe that when someone is going to get married, there is all kinds and all manner of counseling sessions that they have for them. But it is my firm opinion that the counseling session for a believer and that of anyone called into ministry must be different. I also believe that if someone is called into the office of the prophet, the kind of marriage counseling you have for the man and the woman must be different, because the prophetic ministry itself is controversial by its calling. By its operation, there are so many things. Someone talking to you about the God he can't see, receiving images, download of divine information once you are all in the same geographical location, and is telling you, I'm hearing things. It is a realm of madness in working with people like that. So if you are going to marry a man who is so mad to tell you, thou sayest the Lord, you need to also upgrade and come to at least a level of madness so that your unity will not bring division nor destruction. Am I talking to somebody? Are you sure we are going to enjoy this session? I tell you, by the grace of God, by the grace of God. Now, when we go to the book of Genesis, the Bible said in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, and God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. So when the man is alone, the scripture said it is not good. No matter what you say, your intellectual capacity will never be stronger than the integrity of scripture. It said it is not good for the man should be alone. I will make him and help meet for him. So many people take decision to go on this journey of marriage, trusting God to have help meet, but they rather realize that what they thought was help meet was not help at all. And with my discussions and conversation with many people called into ministry, by what they say, by what they don't say, by their behavior when marriage is mentioned, when the names of their spouses are mentioned, you realize that there is a deep-seated regret, a deep-seated pain. And the pain is born out of the lack of knowledge and being able to go on this marriage institution. So one man said to me, I wish I know what I know today. I wish it is today that I am entering into the institution of marriage. Another person said to me, what you are telling me, how I wish that my partner is here. So you see that they love the decision, they love the partner, but lack of information is making things look very hard. Simple things have become bone of contention. Am I talking to someone? So the prophet, marriage, mistakes, and ministry. I will not be able to deal with all of that, so I'll concentrate more on the marriages. But you see, everyone called of God is graced by God. Everyone called by God is anointed by God. And everyone anointed by God is set in motion to succeed. But in order to succeed, there are human elements you will need on your journey to activate the codes of success. And one of the most important human elements you will need in order to succeed is the choice of a partner. Is the choice of a partner. Some have chosen prayerfully. Some have chosen by what they see. Some have chosen by pressure. Some have chosen by dream. Now, in whichever way people chose, they made their choice. But because they did not have access into a certain dimension of knowledge, what they chose, instead of helping them, began to hurt them. What some people, what they chose, has become a blessing and a miracle. So in whichever side you are, whether your choice has become a blessing or your choice has become a nightmare. You know, someone said, my spouse is the greatest opposition of my life and my ministry. Someone said, when I think about the day I get married, I am filled with sadness. Another person said, when I look at my wife, I see the best gift that God ever gave to me. When I look at my husband, I know that this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. We can't tell which of them is speaking the truth, because there are a group that even when they are hurting, they still project lies like truth. Now, I also want you to understand that whoever you have married and whoever you want to marry is a reflection of your wisdom. Your wisdom is reflected by your choice. Your wisdom is reflected by your choice. When I see the man you want to marry, when I see the woman you want to marry, when I see the man you have married, when I see the woman you have married, I know how wise you are. Because choice is a proof of wisdom. Now imagine a man has 17 degrees from various disciplines, and the man wants to marry a dog. Forget about all that he has done in the realms of academic. That man is another dog wearing human skin. Now imagine someone says that when I go to the place of convenience, that is what I want to eat as food. Forget about the intelligence of that man. He's something else. So your choice is a proof of your wisdom. So whoever you are married shows how wise you are. That's what the Bible says. There are people who are fools, so they cannot recognize God. So the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. So those who can recognize that everything have a source have a realm of wisdom. Because this microphone did not just come here. This microphone was not a tree, and as it was there, then it became a stick, and as it was there, then it became a metal, and then it became a microphone. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? So your choice is a proof of wisdom. Now, whoever you are married, and whoever you want to marry, will influence the quality of life you lead.